Hi, I'm Wongster 1970, and today I will be installing the third catalytic converter replacement by Autosaver88 on my 2003 Toyota Matrix with the 1.8 liter engine. Let's get started.
First thing I'm going to do is try to spray some PB down in here on these bolts. Way down there. Now one I can't really see. Those are the bolts that hook the pipe up to the catalytic converter. Well, they connect up to the header pipe. There's also something that's loose down in here. Not sure what it is, a heat shield. Hear it rattling. Something down in there that's loose. Anyways, next thing I'm going to be doing is pulling this carpet up out of the way. There's a little clip up in this corner. You should be able to get this down far enough. It's glue. Pull this out here. I can shove that down through the hole, I think. I did it before. See if I remember how this comes off. I thought this just slid off of here. Using a screwdriver, I'm going to push this up. Get this apart. Come on. There we go. And then, it's a little cold in here. I should be able to fold this enough. You can see. I'm just going to push that down through the hole. Then I'm going to go down below and remove the O2 sensor from the bung. Shouldn't be too bad. Damn you. Way too tight. She is not cooperating with me today. Well, let's take a looky back here. I'm gonna have to get this clamp off right here. This one can probably stay on. There's got to be an easier way to do that. You see, I got that one removed and that one off. Now, I think these are a 1/2 inch or 9/16. Grab both of them and then see if I can get that clamp off. This is the 5/8. See that? Got the one nut off. I broke the other one. Might get her off. I think that's it. That out of there. Now, I think it looks loose, so that's good. Yeah, I should be able to get that out of there. Next thing I want to do is get up in there and get those bolts. That is a 14 millimeter. I'm going to try loosening it up here. Not too bad. salt crap under here. I have like 3 extensions up on this. One long one and 2 shorter ones. One. There's the other one. Where that fell to. Oh, there it is. It's up in there. So I got her off up there, and it's just about out here. Ah, there we go. So we can get this out of here without damaging anything. Now I got this out. Let's see if I can get on here and move this O2 sensor. Still very tight. Well, it did break it loose. I had to give her a good kick. She's loose now. There's the old O2 sensor. I do believe I replaced this the first time I replaced this Catalytic Converter. Here's the new one. Comes with warranty. I'm probably going to fill that out. These springs are too big. Unless they changed something. I don't think they did. There's not a whole lot of thread there. So I'm not using them. I'm not using those bolts. I'll use this donut. The donut fits. Not using that bolt. Not using that nut. Not using that nut. It's a 2-inch clamp. I think it should be 2 1/4. So I might have to get an Allen. We'll see if this fits over the pipe. I gotta cut this down because it's a little too long. I definitely need to cut some off. I have to put this one over top of that one. You can see how much I gotta cut off. I probably have to cut like an inch off of that pipe. And it looks like their weld is a little off there. It looks like it's tapered down. The other one might be too. I don't know. I'm gonna measure the distance in between these 2 pipes from here up, and then mark it, and then I'm gonna cut that. Measured the old pipe. Distance to the end is about 4 1/4. Measure from here. 4 1/4 would put her right there. I'm going to be cutting at this line. Of course, the weld on this pipe, if you look at it, this pipe is longer on the top than it is the bottom. But I'm going to cut right here. So I'm going to get the Sawzall, go out and cut that off, and then I'll be back. You can see I went and I cut off a piece of this pipe. It's not completely straight, but it'll work. So I hope it does. And I gotta go get it back up in the car. I'm gonna reach up in here. Gotta pull this gasket off. Like I said, it's only been in there for a year. Slide that up on there. See, I got the catalytic converter slid up into my, I think this is a 2-inch internal ID coupler, or it's a 2 1/4 inch pipe, and now I got to get her up on there. So I got to line her up on the donut and then get the bolts started. Now I got these both started, I got some anti-seize, never seize on the bolts, and I'm going to tighten them up. I don't really have a torque specs for them, just make them nice and tight, but it is a pain in the ass to get the one of them in. Now, like I said, I'm reusing the old bolts, or the old bolts and the old springs, because the new springs are too long. It's easy to get one of them started, but I'd only turn one of them in a couple turns and then get the other one in, because you tighten that one down and try to put the other one on, it's going to be almost impossible. So I'm going to torque these up, or I'm going to tighten them up, and then I'm going to take this bung plug out and put the O2 sensor back in. The bung is an 8mm. I've already broken it loose. It wasn't that tight. And then thread it out by hand. There's the bung. See that? I'm gonna go get the O2 sensor and put that in. Where are we? Right there. I'm just gonna put this O2 sensor in without, drop the wrench, any never seize on it, or anti-seize. Because hopefully I will not have to put this in again. And then push the grommet up through there. Try to pull her back down through. Go. Should be good. See, I got the clamp on there. I wouldn't really recommend installing a 2-inch clamp over a 2 1/4-inch pipe, but it is possible. So I got everything hooked up down here now. Now I just got to go up and reinstall the O2 sensor inside the car, put the carpet down, and reset the computer. Here is our connector from the O2 sensor. I'm going to plug that back into here. Put the carpet back down. Got to get her up underneath the center console. There's one right here. That'll keep the carpet from coming back down. And that should do it. I just got to hook up the tester or the scanner and see if I can reset my codes. I'm going to be using my OBD Link LX. Got to pair it up with my phone first and see if we can get the codes off. I'm going to go into the diagnostics, see what trouble code we pull up. We have a catalyst efficiency below threshold, which is why I replaced the catalytic converter. So I'm going to clear all codes. See, the check engine light is on right now. I'm going to hit clear codes, and this will clear all diagnostic codes and everything. Okay, we have no trouble codes detected. So I'm going to go and start up the car and see if the check engine light goes out. So you can see the check engine light is off, and I'm gonna have to run this for 100 miles before I can make sure that it doesn't come back. So that should take care of it. Well, that's it for installing the replacement Autosaver catalytic converter in my 2003 Toyota Matrix with over 200,000 miles.
I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and stay safe. Thanks for watching.